Hey, 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 this is your girl Yuri. What's up? How's it going, girl?
And this is your girl Olgis, and it's going, girl. It's busy life, but it's going.
Right?
Sometimes me quiero
There?
No, like pull my hair out, like what is it called? Like despeinarme o no, like despelarme, no sé qué quiero decir, pero algo así.
Jalarte las greñas.
Jalarme las pinches greñas, o sea, no.
Girl, me too. I just want to cut my head off and put it somewhere.
Put it like, let's hang it right here, bitch. You stay right there, okay? Don't say nothing. It's funny because estaba diciéndoles a mis snappers. I put a picture the other night. I was like, I just want to sleep for at least 2 days. Can I just sleep for 2 days? Like, and give me a fucking break. Mother's Day or whatever. Give me 2 days of sleep.
I know.
Like whatever you want to give.
I was telling Hector that too. I'm like, dude, like si cuando te mueres es como cuando te duermes así, no sientes like, I don't know, I'm digging that shit. Like, fuck, I've never felt like this in my life.
But let's think about the good thing. It's actually, we actually alive, right? We're fucking doing something.
Yeah.
The pressure makes diamonds, girl. So we just have to like
super busy. Keep pushing because fuck.
And nothing is easy, right? It's hard. It's obviously when our body is not used to it and our mind is not used to all this different stuff that we put in out there.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. Every day I tell myself, why the fuck am I doing this? Why do I put myself into more pressure that I don't need to? Like, why?
I know.
But I want to be creative. I want to have fun doing it. So I do. Right now, I think it's the hardest part is that. But yeah, it's cool though. Not bad.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
That's what
we gotta enjoy and have fun with it too.
Yeah, look at it, the long term of it, right? And it's temporary.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Well, it could be. Well, otras cosas will come, and we're gonna be busy with other stuff too. Because at the same time, I don't really dig routine. You know what I mean? Like, throw me something new. You know, like even though I'll be under pressure and like I want to pull my hair out, it's dope.
But you're good at that because I feel like you've done that before. For me, it's fucking new. Like.
You're good at that.
Girl.
There's no such thing as that. You got this, girl. You got this. You got this. So
I hope.
We have new followers. I mean, we have somebody that tapped in from Arizona. I think it's Goodyear. Shout out.
That's good.
Yeah. Shout out to Goodyear. And I don't know who else. I don't know if you remember the other one.
Was it Chandler?
Something else. Shout out to them. And okay. We'll save the other ones for the next episode.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to Vibing con las Chulas. We appreciate y'all.
Yes. Now let's tap into our guests. Okay, you guys. So this guest, oh my gosh, she's such a special soul. I believe like she's incredible. Like the things that you do for the community is awesome. And her name is, we call her Mitcha, right? We go by Mitcha. And tell us a little bit about you.
I'm a Chicana, mother of 5, and I'm just I don't know, I'm a humble person, but I'm just, I go hard for my people and any injustices, pretty much. Like, if it's not right, I'm going to speak on it.
Right.
And where you're from? You're in the Bay? She's from the Bay?
Yeah. I'm from the Shady Acres, West Side.
Okay. From West Pittsburgh. She's from my hometown.
That's right.
And go ahead, Yuri.
Alrighty, so we're going to start off with the quote. For sure, Olga explained to you how that goes.
Lightweight, let's go.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay,
guys
what are we
guess it?
drinking? What are we drinking? I have Don Julio.
I have
So-
Don Julio 70, the same.
I have Herradura.
Órale.
Okay. So tequila. We're all drinking tequila.
We all
basically.
drinking tequila.
Brown tequila.
Okay, so if you guys guess, I'll take a shot. If not, you girls have to take a shot. And the quote goes a little bit like this, and it's from a song.
Oh shit.
It's a very popular
song?
song. Yeah.
Okay.
It says, Sacude tus caderas, always taking pictures, laughing, blowing kisses. I think you are delicious.
Oh, I think I know it. I know it. So if you know it, just say you know it. And if you don't know it right now, you can take the shot.
I know it.
I don't know it. I guess you guys already invited. I'm sorry, I thought it was all you guys.
Who's that?
I don't know it.
I know it.
Okay. Shot.
So are you sure you know it, Olga? So now you're going to have to take a shot after.
I know it.
Are you sure you know it? I don't know it.
Okay, you want me to like
Should I sing
just tell you and then cut it?
No, it's okay.
Oh,
You can take
take
the
it.
shot after.
Ah, you think you I
I'm saying.
I just said, so I think it's not. She just only invited
Oh my
me.
God.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead.
alrighty.
She already took hers.
Oh my God. Okay, here I go. Oh my God, me voy a guacarear.
There you
Okay.
go.
And my chaser is agua mineral,
Yeah.
flavor one.
Cantaloupe.
Oh, okay.
I don't have
All
nothing
right. Alrighty, so let's move on to our spit it out.
Desembúchalo.
Desembúchalo.
You ever seen it?
So it's pretty much anything that happened to you. It could be funny, irritating,
Good or bad or anything
Bad,
that happened
yeah.
to you this week. Anything that you want to just spit it out and share with us.
I'm gonna spit this out, and I don't want anybody thinking that I'm trying to make a buck or anything like that. Something that really good that happened to me is I started a diet regimen with this product called Thrive. And I just
yeah.
y'all, this shit's amazing. So this was a good thing for me. I started it. Today's day 7. I've been hiking like a beast, making better choices in my diet. So that was a good thing that happened to me 7 days ago. And I'm just feeling fabulous right now.
It gives you a lot of energy.
nice.
A lot of energy, but not to where like you're shaking and you know,
Mhm.
you just, I feel good. I feel healthy. My brain feels like focused. I feel like I can do anything. I'm like,
What does it
And-
have? Like what kind of nutrients?
girl, it's got all kinds of nutrients.
Oh shit, I forgot I had added some Don Julio here.
Oh my gosh, you got everything in here. Protein, vitamins A, C, D, E, riboflavin, folate, biotin, calcium, iodine, magnesium, zinc, copper, chromium, all kinds of stuff.
I'm gonna tap in.
Nice.
I'm gonna tap in.
Thrive?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Thrive.
I think I've heard of it.
I swear by it. Like honestly, since day 1, I felt it. So I just, yeah, not like, you know, I just want to put it out there. If you have the opportunity to jump on that, you should.
Nice.
Mm.
That's really nice. So what about you, Olga?
Mm. Well, it's something good actually because you know my life right now is hella busy. You guys know I have like 3 different things, and then I have a 9 to 5, and then I have a kid. I actually got this month. This month we started getting help cleaning the house. So I think it's a good thing because it actually gives me more time to do the things that I actually enjoy doing and all the shit that I have to do. But so I hire somebody to come clean the house at least once or twice a month, like the detailed ones.
The
you know?
deep cleaning?
Deep cleaning, yeah. Obviously the daily thing I have to clean it, but to do like, you know, la estufa y todo eso, like the tub and everything like nice and clean. And I never had someone to come help me, so I feel like, because I used to feel like, no, esas son para las huevonas que no tienen, pero bro, as you have so much shit going on, now I understand when people do hire someone to come help you, because you have so much shit that you trying to do. I can't split myself. I think that's why I'm like under so much stress when it comes to trying to do so much, and I just don't have enough hours at the end of the day, you know?
Oh, girl,
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you 100.
What about you?
That's good.
Thank you.
Me, well, also I started back. I'm back on my juicing too, so I'm excited. You know, I did stop for a little bit in the winter. The cold doesn't really help for me for the juicing because you know they're like cold and refreshing, and when it's cold, you just want something like hot. So I'm glad that the weather is starting to get hot. So I'm back on my juicing, and I'm very excited to continue that. So that's something good.
Yeah, I'm doing my celery juice too. Every morning I break my fast with celery juice. And I love
good.
I can drink like the celery. Ya no le pongo honey. Aren't you proud of me?
Oh,
No
wow.
honey.
Yes.
I'm just drinking it like that. I'm already got used to it, the flavor. So I think it's all good.
So how do you do that? How does it?
The celery?
Yeah.
Just blend it. I just do it in the bullet. I just
with
put
water.
With water and then your celery. As much as you want. At first it was like, but yeah, I got used to it.
What's the
It has a lot of benefits. It helps you. It also gives you energy. I'll send it to you because I haven't like write it down. I don't know it from the top of my head, but it has a lot of benefits, and it has to be in ayunas, like the first thing that you drink in the morning. Okay. Your celery juice it's just you don't add anything. Sometimes a lot of people do need help, and they do add like a little bit of honey at the beginning, like Olga used to do it, because the flavor for her was like, it was too much. To me, it's like I like it. It's so refreshing that I didn't need any of that. But it's better to do just the celery and the water and just plain celery.
Yeah, like for me, I'm doing it because of my joints. Like I'm having a lot of knee problems, and you guys, I love dancing, and it was just affecting me. And so I was like, you know what? I need to really do something for my health, you know, for my joints. So that's what I'm doing that for. The celery.
Yeah, well, it's good for inflammation. So I use that for my endometriosis, and it's very good for inflammation. So it will help you with your bones and people that suffer from arthritis, that we call it. And it's good for migraines too. It has a lot of benefits.
Your immune system. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, tap in.
Alrighty, so let's move on to get to know you a little bit more.
So tell me, Mitcha, like how did all this started? All your movement that you're doing, that how long you been doing it, and how did you decided to be like a voice?
So, well, we obviously know that the movement has been going on for forever. You know, it's a fight that's never ending, and who knows for how long, much more longer it will continue. I started becoming involved when I was 13. I was in a theater group out of LMC called Teatro Locos, Latinos or Chicanos or something. And my instructor, Francisco Torres, he kind of taught me a lot of things that I didn't know. I was never taught about my indigenous side. I was always just taught about my Spanish blood. And so through teatro, I started learning about my roots. And then at that time, there was a proposition that was going to be passed, which was Proposition 187. And that proposition was going to be affecting undocumented people in the sense that they weren't going to be able to get the same health care. It was just something that was going to affect us. And so it was a school-wide march. I remember I was in the 9th grade at Mount Diablo High School, and everybody, I mean, you're talking a school that's like 98% Mexicano, Mexicano-Americano, Latino, and a Black population demographic, and Asian. We all bounced. The whole school pretty much bounced.
You guys made it to the news, at newspapers. I remember that. I remember, I think I was in middle school when that was going on.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Right. And so then, you know, that seed was planted, And as a mother, because soon after that, I ran away from home. I got pregnant. I got married. I had kids. And I always was involved. I was always participating, but I was never like full in. I how Christians talk about like backsliders, people that like kind of do it, then they fall back and they do. I was a backslider with the movement. And then years passed. I went to a protest for the children in cages, and I arrived. And upon arrival, I see the Brown Berets. I had only read about the Brown Berets. I had only seen pictures about the Brown Berets. I had only seen videos on YouTube about the Brown Berets. I had never physically in person seen Brown Berets. And I'm not gonna lie, I was starstruck, like, wow, they're here. And it was just two people. And I went up to them and I was just like, can I take a picture with you guys? And they were like, yeah. We took a picture, and then I exchanged information with the woman, because it was a man and a woman, husband and wife, exchanged information with her. And I was like, I want to do what you're doing. And she was like, okay. And she sent me some information. Very soon after that, a friend of mine wanted to join. Actually, two friends of mine wanted to join, two guys. And we all took our oath, because you actually swear in, like you're making a commitment. I don't want to say it's a gang, because we're not a gang.
But basically it is.
It's a cult. I'm just kidding.
So I took the oath, and then I just kept working in my community, doing things. And I didn't feel comfortable putting my uniform on. I just didn't, because we didn't really have a chapter. It was just them two and myself. And I kind of just was just doing random stuff. And then Vanessa Guillén goes missing, and that happens. And I start meeting people because of Vanessa. That's when I started meeting real revolutionaries, because I would go to protest and I wouldn't see brown faces for the most part. It would be white people supporting us. I wouldn't see my own. I wouldn't see black faces. It was white people. But through Vanessa, the brown people rose, and they stood and they came forward. And then that's how, we started connecting. And I met this awesome group of people in Richmond who were really about the shit. And I was like, wow, and they're young. I want to put that out there. They're hella young. I'm 42, and I'm working with people that are in their early 20s.
That's awesome.
It felt kind of awkward, because I'm like, damn, what am I doing? Like, these are kids, I'm old, but it's a balance, because I learn a lot from them. And I hope that they learn from me.
Yeah, of course.
And then I have elders that I look up to too. The two people that swore me in and gave me my oath, they're what I would consider my elders. But yeah, these amazing people that I was able to link up with through Vanessa, they were really about it, and they decided to take their oath and swear in it. And that was how the chapter was built.
Got it.
And I give credit to Vanessa Guillén, because I think it was until that horrible tragedy occurred that our people finally came forward. We're such a quiet people. We're so complacent. We're so like,
¿Por qué crees eso? ¿Por qué crees eso? Because we're afraid? Are we this?
I think it's cultural. I think that we're taught a lot to shut up. You're in a household, and a lot of times your opinion's not validated when you're around adults. For me personally speaking, on my part, I know that there was a lot of situations when there were elders speaking, and I had an opinion, and I would want to speak, and I would, hear, cállate, cállate. And so like, I think that happens common. I think it's commonly like a thing that we're taught to, like, don't be problematic. Just
take it, be quiet, and leave it as.
Yeah, haz el trabajo. Just do it. Do your best. My mom's was a house cleaner. My mom just stopped cleaning houses, you guys, like 3 years ago. She's 75.
Oh, wow.
But my mom was still driving all the way to Black Hawk, and no por necesidad, porque a ella le gusta, pero like, that was just something that was embedded in, like, just be a hard worker, keep your mouth shut, don't complain, don't speak, just just go with the flow. And I'm one of 5. And of my 5 sisters, I'm the only one who like sees life through this dimension. Everybody else is kind of, I would say, complacent. And so through this movement, you start connecting with people. And it's crazy because the vibe is unexplainable. Like you have a vision, an ideology. You know that this system is not right.
Exactly.
And you know that the people have the power.
People have the power, and it's crazy to me. Like, I have opinions about a lot of different things, and it's crazy for me to see that you let everything control us. In reality, we're the ones who have the power. If we actually unite, we will make a fucking difference. And I just feel like we complain, pero ¿qué estás haciendo?
But we don't do shit. Well, let me tell you, with the Black Lives Matter movement, you know, when I've done anything to support that movement, I have had people criticize it and be like, oh, para los morenos, you know, pero para nosotros. And it's like, hold up. Y'all are the first people to talk shit. But when it is us, where are you? You know, where are the people?
Exactly.
So that's why Pittsburgh, Antioch, Brentwood, Oakley, Bay Point, Concord is about to get a big, huge smack in the face. They're about to see that there are some down-ass brown people that are ready to start making noise, ready to start getting rowdy in the neighborhood, because we're going to be taking streets, y'all. Like, we really are.
We need changes, and we need people to support and really come out and make, and not just talk about it, be about it. Go out and support, and do all the, like you said, all the signing, to pass laws and everything, because I feel like all we do is just complain about it. And how are we gonna make the change? Just to complain and sit a ver si Dios nos va a cambiar el destino? O sea,
that's what happens a lot, especially like in la cultura latina. That's what people do. They pray, you know, con su rosario, con sus veladoras. And it's like, okay, that's beautiful. But the power is in the movement, in the action, and actually making the calls, writing the letters, sending the emails, taking the stand, being the voice, being loud, not giving a fuck. At this point, you can't be embarrassed. You have to get rowdy. You have to get loud. You got to shout. You got to use your voice. I mean, that's what we have it for. And it's our right.
Yeah, that's true. Right. Facts.
You got people that are like, oh, I want to organize, but, you know, I don't know. Do we need a permit? Bro, it's your right. It is your damn right. It's your right to take the streets. No, the fact that the police get all crazy and they bring all these army tanks and, you know, they get out there with their AR-15s and all that, makes people think that we can't. But we can do that. Let them be out there. Let them be fools. But it's a damn fucking shame that's money that's being wasted. They're being paid overtime, and those funds could have been used for the community center, to renovate the park, to, you know.
Right.
But that's why you go to your city council meetings. That's why you know who your local politicians are, so that you be that voice. And that's what the whole goal is, you know, is to now start educating the community about getting onto those Zoom meetings, speaking, you know, putting in your little comment card or whatever. Times are changing. We're about to rise. And the whole point of bringing everything local this way was so that there wouldn't be excuses, so that the people can't say everything's in San Francisco and Oakland and far away. I can't get there. Okay, well, guess what? You don't want to go to the movement? The movement's going to come to you.
A ver si es cierto.
Girl.
Yeah, you guys. Right.
Look.
You guys, seriously, if you guys have the time, or not even about having time, like make the time, tap in. It was a privilege for me to go on Thursday. I went straight right after work and I stayed there until 8:00. It was beautiful. I loved it. I was freezing my ass, but it was beautiful.
Where did you go? To a protest?
I did. I was crying with you, girl.
Just so they know, where exactly did you go to? To a protest? Or what are you talking about?
Yeah, go ahead. You can talk about it.
So on Thursday, the 22nd, Vanessa Guillén marked her 1-year angelversary. And so my chapter, BBNO La Causa East Bay chapter, we pulled together and we managed to make that date very special and pay homage to Vanessa and other local soldiers that have fallen and have had no voice. So on the 22nd, we met at the City Park in Pittsburgh. We did a small procession to the U.S. National Guard on Power Avenue, where we were greeted by indigenous dancers, Teocalli. After Teocalli, I did a brief little introduction and thanked the community. We had an amazing spoken word artist, Jose Cordon, also known as Cordon Concepts. That's his IG handle. If you want to follow him, I'm not going to ask you if you want to. You should follow him. Follow him. And his words are power. I don't think he knows how powerful he is, but
I love that it was really touchy.
Oh my God, deep to the soul. And then we had La Chelita 925, that's her IG, at La Chelita 925, La Cultura magazine model, who is also community. She's from the West. And that was beautiful that this was an action that was community by community, because Luxurious Car Club, I don't know if you guys heard of them.
No.
They're from right here. And the actual guy who leads the chapter right here in the East Bay is Roberto Landa.
Oh, see, I think I have heard of him actually.
He's my childhood friend also. So it was just a beautiful thing to put something together for Vanessa in this community, by the community, and everybody did it with their heart. And it was powerful. I in my head, I was envisioning something much, much bigger than that. But at the end of it all, there were many people who sent messages and were just like, wow, man, that was amazing. So then I just was like, okay, Michelle, you need to stop. You need to stop and realize, we are making the impact. We are. And that's the whole goal. We want to start getting way more active here. We have an actual event. We haven't made our flyer. We actually have, the chapter has our meeting tomorrow night, and we're so fast. We're able to make shit happen quick because of the type of people that are in this chapter. And that's something that I really want to go into depth real quick, because in this movement, we are the Brown Berets. And the Brown Berets are divided into different organizations. You got the National Brown Berets, you got the Brown Beret National Party, and then we're BBNO, Brown Beret National Organization. Now, sadly, you would think, because we're all representing the same thing, we're all fighting for the same social injustices, you would believe that we would say, oh, we're all together in this. But that's not the reality. That's fantasy land. That's fantasy world. There's division between us.
This is the problem. This is the problem that I don't understand. If we actually, even all of us, not just Mexicans, not just Latinos, Blacks, Asian, all of us,
all people of color.
Yes, we will get together. We will fuck shit up. But people don't get it. And
you know why, girl?
All we do is complain and we fighting against each other. That's what they want. They don't want us to unite.
You know why, girl?
True.
Let me tell you why, though. Porque hay gente que tienen egos. There's hell of them. And so those are the hot steppers. Those are the clout chasers. Those are the ones that are in it for the posts and for the likes. And that's why, I don't want to toot our horn and okay, we're all that and that. Mm-hmm. But I'm just keeping it real. I have a dope ass chapter. This chapter is dope as fuck. And I don't care what nobody says. We don't need to take pictures. We don't need to fucking get together at a park all together in our uniforms and take pictures and post them, because that's what a lot of chapters do. That's not what we do. We're in action. We're moving. We're doing things. So this Friday, the 30th, we are going to have an action in Brentwood to raise awareness of the police brutality that is happening there.
I know. You were telling us. That's fucking crazy.
Yes. So Brentwood PD attacked one of, this isn't a title, but I'm going to just say my right hand is Marlene. Her indigenous name is Xochitl Quetzal. We have indigenous names. I'm Tonantzin. She is Xochitl Quetzal. And so my right hand, her sister actually was brutally attacked by the Brentwood PD over 2-day expired registration. A woman attacked by 2 male officers, threw her on the ground. I mean, the excessive amount of force used on a woman like this over a simple ticket, it's disgusting. They should be so ashamed of themselves.
But yeah.
And because nobody has heard about it, because you know why? Because they haven't spoken. Their city council hasn't reached out and extended an apology to this woman. So because they have not done right by her, because they have had the opportunity to do so, we're going to have to come to Brentwood and make Brentwood a little bit uncomfortable, maybe a lot uncomfortable.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
send me the
that's
flyer.
the problem.
I want to share it. Go ahead. I want to share that so we can gather more and more people. And I really want you to share the reason how they acted after she showed her
So
Mitcha,
she was,
right?
So she was basically pulled over, a regular traffic stop. It was because of the registration. And then everything was going normal. She was asked for her identification. She told the officer, give me a second, let me find it. Officer was complying, he was being very cool. Upon seeing that she had a matrícula consular de Mexico and not an actual California ID or driver's license, the whole situation changed.
Like
his
this.
demeanor, like that. It was like, ma'am, step out of the vehicle, you know. And she's like, what's going on? This is a traffic stop. Like, she's thinking like, let me get my ticket and go to work. They just manhandled her in an excessively aggressive way that's not okay. It's absolutely not okay. And they are going to know that it's not okay. And not only are we going to raise the awareness of what happened to this woman, but we're also going to tie this in to the brutality that we know is continuously happening. And we're going to raise awareness for Adam Toledo, who was violently murdered with his hands up in full surrender, a 13-year-old child in the 7th grade. That's my child, me muero. I'll light the fucking whole goddamn city on motherfucking fire. Trust me, don't fuck with my fucking kids. And we're gonna make noise for Adam. We will be his voice out here in Califas. We will. And people are going to know him, and and that's just part of what we have to do. All of us have to do our part keeping these names alive. Right. We all have to do that. And in the way that you do that is not just marching, but you start getting vocal and you start stopping people in the store, at the gas station, on your walk, wherever you are. I do this shit all the time. I stop random people and I'm like, hey, and I do it specifically with Danyelle Lucky. She's a Pittsburgh soldier. She was part of the vigil on the 22nd. It's a whole nother sad story, but I do this all the time because I'm trying to raise awareness for her, because she's here, she's local, she's community. People need to know her name, Danyelle Lucky. It's just too much to go into. You guys can Google her, but things are going to start changing around here. And I'm really going to count on you to be like our support system in helping us raise the awareness and gather the people to come to these events, because I know that you do have a large, I would say, fan base, a lot of people that are listening.
Yes, definitely. We will do our part. We can definitely, as soon as you give us the flowers, we will share it, and I will try my best to always be there too, and just bring more people and support us. And like I said, if we will actually unite and actually do some action, maybe we can see the difference, and maybe we just need to stop complaining and let's just do the action. Don't just speak about it, be about it.
That's right. True. That's right. And I think that once the community starts seeing a consistency and it becomes something, I think that, by like July, August, September, we'll start building something strong. And in a year from now, I can just imagine how fruitful this will be. Another thing I want to throw out there is, I don't know if you guys heard about Jose Lizarraga, who was murdered by the Indio Police Department in January.
No, you know what? I haven't.
So Jose Albert Lizarraga was murdered in Indio, California by Indio police. And he was murdered just like George Floyd. And I'm sure you didn't hear about it because nobody wants nobody to know. Well, our chapter, we heard about it and we were very, very moved by it. And like I said, we make shit happen. We shut the Golden Gate Bridge down on February 19th. We marched that bridge with a humongous banner made by a local tattoo artist here out of Brentwood, Oldies 925-408 tattoos. He's badass. You can follow his IG. That's what he is. Oldies. It's actually Oldies 408 925 tattoos. He made us an amazing banner with like a 72-hour notice. You know, and for that, what I was trying to say is we're trying to make a caravan from the Bay to Indio.
Wow.
So you guys might want to hop onto that.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, you guys want to hop on.
Yes, that would be dope. And Indio, how far is that from Phoenix, Yuri?
Not sure. I think it's like 4 hours.
So it's not
3 hours, 3.5.
It's
It's
closer,
closer to you than it is to us.
I think so. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, it shouldn't be that far because LA is 6 hours, I think it is, and then from India to LA is 2 hours. So yeah, it has to be like 4 hours.
For us,
making my math.
It's like 9 or 10 hours for us.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, so we're trying to gather a caravan in the Bay to get to Indio because as of now, their city council still hasn't extended an apology to the family. They haven't raised awareness in the community. Nothing's been said. He's been swept under the rug. And actually, as a matter of fact, his GoFundMe account, they're still low. So we're going to be promoting that. If you guys could help circulate the GoFundMe for Jose Lizarraga, that would be amazing. But that's the ultimate goal, is to try to gather as many people in the Bay Area to get on this caravan to Indio, to make some noise, to let Indio know that the Bay Area had to come out, and perhaps Arizona, a whole nother state, had to come out to let them know, hey, we hear him. We heard him loud and clear because he said it. I cannot breathe.
Yep. Yeah, it's time to do something because of the same reason that nobody does anything, we don't speak. It keeps happening. It keeps happening because they're getting away with it, and they're like, hey, nobody's doing anything, so they're over taking advantage of their power as cops.
Right. And I mean, the ultimate goal is to maybe, not in my lifetime, but abolish the police. Abolish it. So.
Yes. Dude, it's crazy. I don't know if you guys seen it. Hector showed me this video. I think they showed it on Facebook that it was a black guy. Two cops went up to him and they were trying to arrest him because they were just assuming that he was this guy that they were looking for.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, it's not me. Like, you guys have the wrong person and everything. And then they even handcuffed him and everything. And he was like, you guys are so fucking stupid. You guys are so retarded. And he was an undercover cop. How stupid did they put? Like, oh my God. I was like, I can't believe it. Just because they were assuming that he was a certain guy. I don't even remember the name they were saying.
Because he was wearing red, the same color shirt or something, that description.
Yeah, but it's ridiculous. Like, you can't just assume.
Right.
Like, I hope they felt really stupid when they found out that he was actually an undercover.
Right.
But anyways, yes, girl.
Well, let's take a quick break.
All right, so welcome back. We are back to Vibing con las Chulas.
Come back. And we have more people. Let's see who's here. Introduce them, Mitcha. Or introduce yourself, you guys.
So we got probably like, it's a dope ass chapter, but I have to keep it real. Like, this is this is the glue right here. So the right hand, we got our cook captain, even though that's not really a title, but I'm just gonna say it. Because she will actually eventually take that role. So that's Marlene, like I said, her indigenous name is Xochitl Quetzal.
Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Guys, nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Thank you.
And then our support, our sponsor, Tupac Amaru.
Tupac
Hi.
Amaru.
Welcome. Nice to
So-
meet you, Amaro.
Very interesting name. Why Tupac, huh? I know Tupac is actually I know it means something, right? The name Tupac.
So Tupac Amaru is a Quechua name. Tupac Amaru the first was an indigenous leader. And not that great, but Tupac Amaru the second started the revolution in South America. And Tupac, as mom, is an activist. So that's why Tupac Shakur is it got the name actually because of Tupac Amaru the second.
Yeah, I think I remember Tupac explaining where his mom gave him his name from. That's awesome. Well, welcome you guys to Vibing
Okay.
con las Chulas. And
Thank you.
you guys want to talk about a little bit more about like how you guys started, and then we can go to our topic. Whoever wants to go first.
I'm gonna let them talk because I already
Yeah.
talked a lot.
I guess I'll go. So basically I got interested in like all this activism work last year when Vanessa Guillén passed away and or when she went missing, and I don't know, it just hit home. It just made me like really think about like that could have been my sister, that could have been my sobrina, that could have been, like it just hurt me, and it just touched me in a way that it just made me not want to be home. I'd rather be out on the streets and saying her name, and in feeling that kind of way, how social media works and stuff. Like, I found Justice for Vanessa Guillén, which Mitcha had started. And, I just started seeing her posts about actions and stuff. And I just started going out, and we got introduced through a mutual friend. And I just found out that she was a Brown Beret, and it was like, oh, wow, I've only heard of Brown Berets in LA. So to like make that connection and like get to meet people that were doing that stuff, it was awesome. And that's just how I met Mitcha, and we've been rolling ever since. So it's been good. It's been a great experience. So.
And it's really crazy. I want to put this out there. It's like the universe is amazing, and it's going to connect you on time and how it should be. Because like I said, I've been like doing a lot of things for a long time, but I just never met the right people. And then like, I don't know, it's so strange. Like you would think that Madeleine, Tupac, and the other people in our chapter, you'd think we've known each other a lifetime. Like that's how
wait.
About the connection.
Yeah, we just like we click. We're like peas and carrots. I mean, we
Dope as fuck. That's dope.
Yeah, not only do we march together, but like Tupac steadily says, like, this is soul family right here. And we really are, like, no lie, like we spend time together, like we eat, we've cried together, we laugh together. We're together, like there's depth here. This isn't just a group of people that get together to do actions. This is a group of people that actually share a true bond of loyalty, love, and respect.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just, it's very special. It's very special. It's very rare, to be honest. Like in the movement, to find people that you can literally work with, that you can do things with, and you're gonna have differences or whatever, and we can talk them out. But it's just, I can't stress it enough. And I say it over and over. It's not to toot our horn. It's not to stroke our ego. This chapter, the East Bay chapter, is really amazing. I can't stress it enough. These are some amazing people here.
I love everything that you guys are about, and I can't
Yeah.
wait to support you guys even more and try my best to be out there with you guys and tap into the movement, really. Like
And you know, Olga, I know that we're commencing something that's going to be very fruitful as well. You know,
yes.
you're going to build your relationship as well with Tupac and with Marlene and with it's going to happen. It's just it's inevitable. You know.
Yeah, I can feel it too. Like it's just like, yeah, definitely. I know exactly what you mean. Yes,
Yeah,
I agree.
It's not like you're going to connect to them through Mitcha. You're going to have your own connection because that's just how it is. Because
Yeah.
we're all on that wavelength. We're all on that same brain wave. You know. So.
Yeah, exactly. I get what you're saying. Most definitely. Tupac, what about you? So how did everything how did you meet them? How did you meet this whole situation, this movement, this beautiful thing?
First, I just realized that I don't think I even answered what Tupac Amaru meant, which is shining serpent. I think I just said that it was Quechua, but okay. And as for the movement, that's like a long story for me. I've been in the space for a while in different capacities. It wasn't until recently though that I realized how the movement is really, for me personally, like originates in spirituality. Because a lot of times I just try to do the right thing, and then I realized that the reason I want to do the right thing is because my connection to everything and our connection to everything, and that's what honestly led me to Mitcha and Marlene and everybody. I Really quick. So I was born in Peru. I'm an immigrant. I came here and had papers up until, if I came here at 7, I was probably 12 when I lost my legalization. I was always in the process of getting papers, and so I had a lot of feelings about the system just from being a kid, because I didn't understand why I was going through a lot of stuff that other people weren't going through. And it wasn't until I graduated high school that I was like, I had a lot of fear of speaking up, still from my mom. You know, she was always afraid of separation, and I through being undocumented, I met a lot of more undocumented people because we had to like struggle together to survive. Like I had illegal paperwork, thank you, just to work, and I realized that I was a lot younger than them, and they were a lot more scared because they had been doing this so much longer. So I felt like I need to speak up for them because they are been doing it so long that they don't know how to speak up anymore.
Yeah.
And
Right.
so I got guided by one of my favorite people. This girl Alexa. She's about 6 years older than me, my brother's age. I had met her when I was like 12. I was 18 now, and I just came straight to her because she was like the most active person I knew. And I had run into her into like the first protest I chose to go to. And she was, "Oh, good to see you. Oh my God, I haven't seen you forever." She puts me on the right path. I remembered one conversation that I don't think she like really remembers, that stuck with me, where I was like, why are you so radical? I asked her, and she was like, why is wanting equality for everybody radical? Like, why is wanting like everyone to have happiness radical? Like, why does that make you extremist? Why does that put you like on that? And then after that, like my world was shook. And yeah, and so ever since then, I've been doing as much as I can with the time and capacity I had. And then COVID hit, and then I instantly bonded with Mitcha and her passion, and she introduced me to some amazing people like Marlene, our other crew members like Dennis, and honestly, we've had trial and errors with trusting people, because sometimes you want to trust people because they have good intentions, but they don't know how to move with respect, and like because this is like all about respect. You know, we have to respect everybody no matter where they come from, and
Right.
and so if you don't have that sense of like love and respect for people, and no one has taught you, you're gonna get taught. And if you don't pick it up quick, it's not fair for other people to have to teach you and guide you. So it's like a balance of learning. Like,
Right.
It's a matter of alignment. You know, you have to align your actions with your words. You can't just, speak one thing and act in a different way. And that's what this chapter has, that power, that it's a chapter that's well aligned. I can say that, like, I can't stress how much I love these people. It's just when you meet somebody who can be real, who can hold accountability, who can validate you and not minimize you. When you cross paths with such a group of people, and you see the genuineness in them, you see that it's passion, you see that it's their soul, it's their fire. This is what fuels them. You're like, whoa, there's other people like that. Because for the longest time,
I'm not alone.
Right?
Like I can totally it's funny because I just had this conversation 2 days ago on my Snapchat, because sometimes my Snapchat I just go on, and that's exactly what I was saying, like about everything that you're saying right now. It's just crazy how you're speaking on that right now. It's just
yeah, you know,
crazy.
it's like, it's hard. We're in 2021. We're in a generation where everybody is so caught up with, you know, social media and posting what looks good on the gram.
Right.
You're actually in the presence of people that show you um, their genuine concern, their genuine love. You know, you see, I mean, because I'm going to keep it real. We come out of pocket. There's no there's not a fund. Nobody funds us. Nobody, you know, we come out of our pockets. And I'm not saying it out of a complaint. It's with our heart. We do it with
Yeah.
our heart.
It's your passion. It's not like any you getting paid to do this. It's not
Or
like, you know,
getting beneficial out of it. Like,
Absolutely not. We're actually we're cheating ourselves of certain things to give to the movement, and we do it with our heart. And that what I'm saying is when you cross with people that also want to do that, it just makes it so much easier to move, because you're all like on the same chain. You're like, okay, it's like a bicycle chain, and we're like, we're
same
pedaling.
frequency, the same, you know, the way
it's amazing.
Yeah, I love my daughter, and I just have to say it because like there's other brown berets out there that hate us. Like you might at some point see like pictures of us with things that say like that we're fake, because that's a big thing. People call us fake berets.
Why?
I honestly, I think they're just upset that we're active. I think they're bothered that we're truly fulfilling what it is to be a beret.
While you guys are actually moving and doing.
Yeah, see, because many of them have been known in the area as the Brown Berets because they go to the park, they take pictures, they all pose and do that. So I think they're kind of bothered, like, wait a minute, who are these people? Where'd they come from? And why are they doing so much? They're going to make us look bad, you know?
Right.
We're not competing with nobody. Like, if they wanted to hop on and be cool, it'd be good. But they've already done shady shit. So
y ese es el problema.
But that's the problem. Yeah. Instead of getting united and all of you guys work together, no, there's still gonna be.
Are we doing it for la causa? Like, what's dividing going on here?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
And so
aren't you guys in it for the same reason though? Aren't you guys trying to?
So I'm gonna say that there are people out there that have made statements about us, that have said things about us. I can honestly say that we've been a very mature chapter. We keep our mouth shut. We don't even say nothing. We let them say what they want. We just keep it moving. We keep it grooving. We keep doing. And it is what it is. The community is going to see who is really for it, who is really for them, who's really about it. And that's what's happening.
And I can't wait to be part of this and help you guys. I really do want to build something so you guys can get more funded. I want to push that. I can push that for you guys to get more and more. Come on, people need to support this. You guys are doing something for the community. People, at least $2 que les cuesta, like add up, you know, it adds up. It adds up. We need to push that.
We actually do have a fundraiser going on Facebook right now. It's called Eloteros, Paleteros, Vendors Lives Matter. I know it's kind of long, but that is the fundraiser that you can find on Facebook. And we're currently at $1,358. We actually just got a $50 contribution this morning.
Nice.
And that fund is going to be to offer our vendors protection. So our goal is to provide them with tasers and mace. And we followed this action after Asians taking action, who started that movement. And so we were like, wow, that's powerful. Let's jump on. So we created ours. Clearly we're not as successful as they've been. I mean, they were like at $50,000 in one day.
Exactly. This is something so we can all get it. We should all be treated the same. Help us out. People, come on, support, and do some donations. It's not that hard.
So, not only do we have that fundraiser on Facebook, but we are looking to very soon, we're looking to have a car wash, sell food. That lady who made that $50 contribution today actually volunteered herself to donate 100% food and proceeds from the food to help us con la causa. And so that's going to help us mobilize to Indio. So I really need to get that out there, that we're going to need a huge support when we start gathering funds, because this movement to Indio, you guys.
How much do you need to do that? Do you know the numbers right now?
I'm thinking we're going to need about $5,000 is what I'm thinking, because we have to consider gas, lodging, food, the waters that and other snacks that we need for the actual action. There's going to be other organizers that are going to be involved, pero todos tenemos que poner el granito de arena. And on top of it, if there were any funds left out of that, that would go to his family. Because,
they haven't reached their goal.
That would be the very minimum that we could do.
So have you started that GoFundMe or not yet?
So we're not going to make a GoFundMe. We're gonna try to earn it. We have the elotero thing going, but then we're going to start doing fundraising to mobilize. Yeah. And then also, not only are we going to go to Indio, but we also have plans and goals sometime this year to get down to Fort Hood. We have a huge banner of Vanessa. So this is kind of a little thing that we're going to start doing, is like any banner that we make, we're going to make it a point to mobilize ourselves and hand deliver that banner to that family, so that they have the banner that was marched with in the streets of whatever, so Jose Lizarraga's family will have a banner that was walked on the Golden Gate Bridge with. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Shit. Maybe we'll get to Chicago. This chapter, there's so much potential. There's so much possibility. It's endless.
So you guys do have a GoFundMe for you guys, your group, right?
We have a Venmo.
Oh, that's the one I share, right? I think I just share in my personal one. I think I saw it and I share it.
I'll message you the Venmo. I'll shoot you the Facebook link. As soon as we create the flyer for the young lady who was attacked by Brentwood PD as Madeline's sister. And that was Madeline's initiative, that she wanted to do an action to support her sister. She did amazing things when her sister was attacked. Madeleine was able to, I don't want to take from you, baby. Go ahead and tell her everything that you did.
I guess it's just like us going through all these actions and preparing ourselves. It's like we're teaching our families to prepare themselves when situations like that happen. So that morning, she called me and it was early in the morning, and so I was still asleep. So I was like, "Damn, I'm trying to sleep in. I don't want to you know how it is with siblings." And something in my heart just like, "Girl, answer the phone, because you just never know." And so I answered, and she's all like, "I'm being pulled over, and can you just come out here and just make sure I'm okay and I'm gonna be safe?" And because I've been telling her all these stories. My sister's undocumented. So my sister, I get a lot of that need to action. I got it from her. I remember growing up and her knowing that she's undocumented. I mean, she knows that she can only do so much, but she's willing to put herself in that jeopardy to help another person. For instance, we were at a store and somebody was was yelling at una mujer latina and, belittling her and like just being hella rude, and like it was really nasty. And my sister, you know, she could have just walked by and like, you know, it's not my problem, but she didn't like it. And it's something that she's always said, us growing up, like, you're not going to treat my gente like that. You're not going to treat my raza, not when we're the ones in the fields, we're the ones in the restaurants.
Right.
You know, we're the ones, you know, putting this country to work like that. And no, you're not going to belittle us that kind of way. So that day, she just called me. I went over there to see what was going on. And I mean, literally, I'm on the phone going towards her, and she's all like, just come, because they're going to take my car and you have a license. So, you know, hopefully they'll give it to you, and, you know, we'll just figure it out. And I, you know, literally like 5 minutes of me hanging up with her, she got that altercation happen and she got arrested. And when I got there, I mean, she's in the back of the squad car. They told me not to get out of my vehicle, and I still got out of my vehicle. And then, you know, they were just rude. I was asking them what was going on. I started to film, and they just ignored me. They're just all like, oh, you can ask her boyfriend. You can ask her boyfriend. And I'm all like, I don't need to ask her. You're the arresting officer, so you should be able to tell me what's going on.
Right.
And it was just a lot of experience, but I felt it was a horrible experience. But I am grateful, like going to these marches and stuff and learning from other people. I was more prepared, because I think if I hadn't been going out to these, you know, these marches and rallies and hearing other people's experiences, I would have not known what to do. And I'm like so grateful that I've made these networks and these connections with all these people like Sun and Jar, and, you know, their sister orgs. And I had that network and that strong group of people that were willing to help me and mobilize. And like, it was amazing. And I'm so thankful for it. And yeah,
to have some type of support, you know? And
Yes.
that's the thing that people don't understand. Instead of like, we need to do this, we need to support each other, we need to have this type of movement, porque cuando pasa algo, at least we know we have somebody's back, like somebody has our back, and they're gonna help us. If I don't know something about some legal shit, at least somebody else can tap in and be like, I got you, don't worry, this is wrong, or whatever has to be done, you know? And that's one of the things about us. I feel like we need to start uniting our people and understand how powerful we can actually be.
Yes. And
and people need to know too, even they're illegal immigrants or whatever, we still have rights.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. They cannot just treat us like, no, it's wrong. And a lot of people don't know that. That's why a lot of cops they take advantage and they just do what they want to do, because a lot of people don't know that they still have rights.
That's something I want to throw out there also. Our IG handle, BBNO_la_Causa East Bay. I want to put it out there that page is maintained and ran by every member in the group. So it's accessible 24/7. Like if you message the chapter, somebody's going to reply. I want to put it out there that anything that the community needs, reach out to us. And if we have it, we're going to provide it. If we don't, we might know somebody to connect you with. Like, for example, food assistance, something like this, where a family member gets arrested, wrongfully so, and you need a support system to come out to the jailhouse. Like, we'll come out, we'll make that run. It might not be the whole chapter, it might be one of us, might be two, but we just want to throw that out there. Like, we're readily available to support our community. Like, we are here to protect, observe, and serve, you know? So I might've said it in the wrong order, but we're here for that. That's our motto.
No, most definitely. Right. I think that's great. I'm glad that you put that out there. And so people can feel comfortable and feel like you guys we have that support. And don't feel scared. For me, I feel like we just need to really get together and really unite, because I feel that's the fucking issue. And I feel like we don't break the cycle. So that's why our children continue doing, because they don't know any better or whatever. But it starts from us too, like the parents and the community. All of us need to make a change. If we want to change, we have to do it too. We can't just expect the neighbor to come and help us, like, come deal this shit. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's like, I want a better future for my son. My son is half Mexican and half Black. You know what I mean? Like, I every time somebody gets killed, I get so emotional about it. It is just,
it worries you. You're worried, of course, about your kid.
But everybody's kid. Everybody is just.
Yeah, of course.
People don't see how much. I don't know.
It's an ugly world that we are living in. It definitely is, and it is time to make a change, and it's time to stop making excuses, like you said, and just be, together in this and make a change.
Yeah, I mean, it's horrible to have to talk to your child, like Olga. I have a little boy that's 11 years old. He's totally like into shoes. He, into his appearance, maybe more than other little boys are. I don't know. That's just the way he is. So it's very, very scary that I literally had to sit down with my son, my 11-year-old child, sit him down and be like, look, papi, I know you're a good boy. I know that you're not a bad boy, but, papi, you can't be sagging your pants. That's his new little thing right now. He's trying to sag his little pants. And, he wears a little beanie. He looks like his stance is Adam Toledo. So I have to talk to my child and be like, mijo, it's sad that there's ignorant people that are going to put a label on you because of the way that you look.
Exactly.
And, and I literally made him watch the video, and he started doing his own research on his own. And so he understands, like we were having a little issue where he was staying out a little, like past the street lights coming on. I think that he kind of understood that where my fear was of him being out, like even just here in the neighborhood in the dark, because I'm petrified. I'm, like I said, this is my child. Something happens to my child, I don't know what I would do. Like, I don't know how Adam Toledo's family is dealing with this, how all the other families, like, it's crazy. And ya basta, enough is enough.
Enough is enough. And it's time for a change, and we just need to get together and make a difference. Make a difference and actually, put in the work.
Right.
Okay, you guys. Hey, you guys, welcome back to Vibing con las Chulas. We did a little quick break again. Tap in, Yuri girl.
Alrighty. So the quote, since we have, new people, do you guys want me to say the quote again, and you guys want to be a part of it? Yes. Okay.
If you don't guess it, you have to take a shot. So what are you guys drinking? What do you guys have?
Well, I got Henny.
Hennessy?
Yeah.
What about you, Marlon?
I got some fresca.
So,
Nah.
Okay.
Let me take you downstairs. Let me go something.
So Mitcha and myself, we already took a shot because Olga and Tupac, they guessed it right. So it's just you left. So I'm going to say the quote for you, and then you let me know if you know where it's from. Okay.
Okay.
Ready? So it says, sacude tu cadera, always taking pictures, laughing, blowing kisses. I think you are delicious.
It's a song.
No,
it's from a song.
It's from a song. Oh, no, pues wow. No, let me just pour the shot already.
Okay. Well, Olga, go ahead, take your shot. I already took my shot, and Misha already took her shot.
So I guess that, you guys,
and the quote is a song from Mark Anthony and Will Smith, and it's called Está Rico.
And Bad Bunny.
Oh yeah, and Bad Bunny.
Let's not forget Bad Bunny. He's the biggest fan here.
Oh, did you buy the tickets then?
I know, right?
Not yet, but I'll be there for sure.
Oh my God, y'all crazy.
You have to
running out of time. Sold out.
So the car wash for his Bad Bunny tickets. Right?
It's funny because in this circle, I'm known as a Bad Bunny guy, But I go to a lot of concerts, and it was just ridiculous to see how expensive that shit was.
Right. I was like, wow.
There was a funny ass like little meme where it was like a video from La Rosa de Guadalupe, and it was like the episode where this girl was trying to go see Justin Bieber, and the mom was like, "¿Cómo que te ibas a vender tu virginidad?"
You gotta sell something to make it to that Bud Bunny concert. Shit.
Okay, you guys. So right now we're gonna tap into. It's a game. It's a drinking game, and it's called Answer or Take a Shot. And this question is, where do you love to have sex? So if
like, what do you mean?
I don't know. That's the question. Where do you love? Where is your best
the most?
spot, the most that you love to have sex?
I'm gonna say my bedroom. My bed. It's more comfortable, and I could do all kinds of positions. So yeah, I'm gonna go with my bedroom. But then if I want to be exotic, then I'll try other places. But the most comfortable one will be my bedroom. Yeah, I don't have to take a shot.
I think my bed too, you guys. I'm a grandma right now. Like, where do I love to make love? In my fucking bedroom.
Me too. It's comfortable, and you could do a hell of freaking positions. What about you guys? You guys want to take a shot, or you guys want to answer the question?
I'm gonna have to agree. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm old now, so it's not like I'm trying to have sex like out in a park and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, that's exciting too, once in a while. But if you give if you're giving me the option of where is the most, like, my favorite place to do it, then my bedroom.
Yeah.
What about the youngsters? Let's talk to the young people. I'm old, you guys. I'm old.
Okay, she's taking a drink. So
she's taking a shot. What about
you? In my partner's bedroom.
In my partner's bedroom.
wherever she's at.
Okay. There you go. Well, that was easy.
That was an easy one for you guys.
It wasn't too bad.
No.
Okay. So how did you guys like the podcast?
I had hella fun. I want to do it again.
You guys definitely are welcome to come back. And like I said, anything you guys want us to repost and share out there, let us know, send it to us, and we will definitely repost. And I usually repost in all my social medias. So and
I want to thank you for that. Thank you, because you did super help us. It was towards the later part, but I appreciate you. You made us our flyer.
You're welcome.
I was like going crazy because we were all so busy. I mean, he just started working again. My other person that helps us, he's got tons of stuff on his plate. I was desperate. I was like, oh my God. And then I'm like, oh my God, let me ask her. And you did that. And you did it. And you redid it because
it was my fault, but it's because I was doing so many things, but I was like, I know she said she needs it so she can, post it. And I was like, let me do it fast, And
I don't have any idea, because like an actual graphic artist had offered himself, and it just wasn't working, and you just did it like that. So thank you.
Thank you. I mean, it was a pleasure. Anytime when you guys, tap in, and you guys know I'm here.
So do you guys have like
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Are we all following each other? Like, I know Vibing con las Chulas, BBNO follows you. I personally follow you. I think Marlene's following. Are you following?
Yeah, I started following them after the event.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. So do you guys have a Instagram yourself for this group, so where people can know where the events are happening and how it's where people can follow and get to know?
So that's the one. That's the @BBNO _la _Causa East Bay. That's our Brown Beret page. You guys can follow our personal pages too. My handle is @the_real_Mitcha, THEE real Mitcha.
Mine's Beya, BEYA 925.
Okay.
Mine's F1 Ayrton, AYRTON.
Okay, well, there you go. For all the listeners, go ahead and tap in and start following. I'm gonna start following myself.
Follow my
And
too.
it was a pleasure to have you guys. You guys are doing something great, and definitely I will tap in and repost anything that you guys are doing as well. And I will definitely try to make it, and I'm gonna do my best to do that. When is it again?
July 22nd.
July 22nd. Is it a weekend?
Actually,
Friday, I believe.
What day of the week it is? Is it a Friday?
I think it's a Thursday or Friday.
Okay.
But I mean, we're gonna be there, period. So
also, we were talking about, well, we've been talking about other places we want to go and do actions. Obviously, there's a priority of like people like we cases, I guess, we're connected to. But you're in Arizona. Is it Phoenix or what?
Yeah, Phoenix.
Oh,
I'm in Phoenix.
We're just talking about, well, going to Arizona. I have a friend in Phoenix I'm trying to visit too.
Yeah,
that would be awesome. Yes,
definitely up there. So we're on mobilizing a lot, so it'll be dope.
Yeah, that's good. It will be a pleasure to meet up.
Olga, maybe we take a road trip.
I'm always down to road trips, huh, Yurika? It's just my life is more busy now, so I need to I always need to know with ahead of time.
Yeah.
So I can arrange everything. But I'm so down. I'm down. You will definitely see me around, you guys. I will tap in with you guys whenever I can. I'm gonna be there and supporting and make shit happen. We have to make some changes.
Yeah, very interested topic for this episode.
Salud.
For sure, a lot of people. Yeah, cheers to that, you guys, and thank you so much.
And I can't wait, Mitcha. I'm gonna meet up with you soon, because she's gonna get a waist trainer from Curvy Chula. I'm super excited for my new project, you guys. I can't wait for you guys to rock it.
You made one for men? You made one for chulos?
No, not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
Hey, who said? Oh, it says Curvy Chula. Yeah, you're right. I should have put chulos. Okay, thank you guys so much for stopping by. And I had even though I have a migraine and everything, I did not want to cancel. I told you, I don't want to cancel. Let's just do this. And I'm always in pain, so my head is always hurting. So I'm like, I can handle this as long as I have my glasses on. Bien chola yo. I can give you everything. I can give you all the vibes. I can be creída, presumida, however people want to see me. I can be hella gangsta and everything. Hoochie mama, everything. I can give you everything.
Alrighty.
Multi-talented.
Yes. I hate when people want to box me. No, I do a lot of different shit. Don't box me in. I like it. I never been
Okay, you guys. So it was nice having you guys, and everybody stay tuned with Biting con las Chulas.
Yay.
All right. Yay. Peace and love.
Bye.
Bye.